Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Champions League Spotlight. I'm your host, and we're just days away from the biggest match of the year, the UEFA Champions League final between Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan. The champions of Europe will be decided on Saturday as these two teams face off in an unlikely final set for 3 p.m. ET on CBS and Paramount+. PSG struggled during the league phase, but were able to turn it on during the knockouts, while Inter's defense has been one of the best in the competition, leading them to this stage alongside the hot form of Lautaro Martinez and Denzel Dumfries. The Parisian club may not know what it feels like to lift the Champions League trophy, but its players will feel prepared for the occasion under coach Luis Enrique. Pressure won't be new for Inter, and that's because a large portion of this squad were involved in the 2020-23 loss to Manchester City in the final. It could make for an open game compared to the average final, especially with Kvaratskhelia and Ousmane Dembele helping turn PSG into one of the best attacks in the world. Inter will have a tough job slowing PSG down, but if this turns into a track meet, Inter have shown to be able to hold their own. The question is, can they contain Paris Saint-Germain's potent attack? That's where Kvaratskhelia comes in. With his arrival from Napoli, PSG has been transformed, allowing someone to interchange with Dembele, creating an unpredictable attack. For PSG, the arrival of Kvaratskhelia had to miss the Coupe de France final with an undisclosed injury. While Kvaratskhelia is back in training ahead of the final, there's no guarantee that he's at 100%, which will leave Enrique with decisions to make. PSG has a deep attack, so if he isn't at full fitness, it could make sense to start Bradley Barcola on the wing, but it does also hurt PSG's chances out of the gate. The key storylines going into this final are well worth exploring. Inter's defense being their greatest asset in the competition. Can they withstand Paris Saint-Germain's high-intensity attack? And what about Inter's hot form with Lautaro Martinez and Denzel Dumfries leading the charge? In recent years, PSG has shown to be a team capable of adapting to any situation. They've been able to turn it on during the knockouts after struggling in the league phase, and this final could be no different. With Luis Enrique at the helm, Paris Saint-Germain is always a force to be reckoned with. In our analysis of PSG versus Inter in Champions League Spotlight, we break down each team's strengths and weaknesses. We'll dive into their past performances against each other and analyze who has the upper hand going into this match. From Kvaratskhelia potential impact on the game to Lautaro Martinez's hot form, we're not leaving anything off the table. We also explore how PSG can contain Inter's defense and what kind of attacking opportunities they'll have to create scoring chances. And finally, our experts weigh in with their predictions. Who will lift the Champions League trophy? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. This final promises to be an action-packed, thrilling match that we're all eager to watch. So join us on Champions League Spotlight as we get ready to crown the champions.